If I could describe riding a bike in Ethiopia in one word, it would be wild. Hit the drums. Start where the story starts, which is at camp. We camped for 5 days and did 5 rides while on this cliffside of Ethiopia.
Oh baby, there's home sweet home right there.
So in case you missed that video, check it out. But one thing that's important to note for the biking aspect is I didn't realize we'd be at such high elevation, and this is only half of the cliff. The other half is something that looks like this. So yes, I was out of breath before I even got on the bike. But on that first night, I watched the sunset, did some stargazing, and then ate spaghetti, and then fell asleep to the sound of wind and hyenas. So let's fast forward to this beautiful sunrise, coffee that tastes like gasoline, and the bike ride.
For those people who are going to be up for this, we cycle into town on the dirt road from here, which is pretty flat. We have probably 10 minutes to see the market or something. Then we're going to head down a road which is under construction.
There were 50 of us on this trip, and each night we had a briefing of our ride, and on this particular day, we shared the road with villagers bringing all their goods into town.
Crazy! Oh, here comes some nice ass.
As we made our way into town, I felt more and more like a foreigner in a very foreign place. And while it felt awkward with everyone staring at me, it was also an amazing way to experience another culture.
It's quite a feeling to be in a place where you stand out so much.
But it was so cool to be with people who could speak the language and introduce me to new things, like Ethiopian coffee, which is so strong it'll knock you on your booty. And did you know that Ethiopia is where the coffee plant originates? They're the 7th largest producer of coffee in the world, and it's a huge part of their economy and their culture. I also got to experience new foods. Living in New York City, I had injera before, but not like this. I may have eaten with my eyes only, but after one sip of coffee that gave me wings, we headed into the market.
You might think that you're somewhere foreign and you're looking at foreign things, but really, they're all looking at you because you're the foreigner.
I felt it traveling to other countries before, even in the home country of my parents, the Philippines, but it's not something you get used to. During my entire trip in Ethiopia, both in Addis and on this bike ride, I
feel like a foreigner. Check out these Ubers.
This ride was really short, only like 10 miles or so, but it didn't feel so short for a few reasons. The first,
you can tell I'm out of breath, and it's not from the bike ride, it's from the altitude.
And the second, sometimes the road looked like this, but a lot of times the road looked like this.
This is what most of the road looks like over here. And here's the rest of my group way out there. Ooh, look at those haystacks.
And to be honest,
it's been a while since I've put on the padded bike shorts. In case you're wondering why it's hard to film while I'm biking. Oh!
And whoo, my butt hurt bad. My legs, great. Lungs, relatively great. But my behind, dang. I had no shame in walking sometimes. But that's beside the point.
And now we're headed to the view.
We rode out for another hour or so to a viewpoint, and remember that thing I said about feeling like a foreigner?
They're coming with me. Hey!
And then we made our way back to camp for more breathtaking sunsets.
Okay. Good evening, guys.
The leaders of the village came to present us with gifts of bread and a liquor that will make you breathe fire, and then the villagers danced for us. Tomorrow's ride brings new adventures, new views, more flat tires, and more cultural experiences. So grab a cup of the good stuff and stay tuned for the next adventure. Ciao.